Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with a new video. Hope you guys have enjoyed your week, because I have enjoyed my week. Not too much, only because I got my ass whooped in some FIFA soccer. You know, it's just been really tough for me. I don't know what's going on. I used to win and now I'm just losing. So, yeah, pray for me, y'all. Yeah, please make sure y'all start this video off by clicking the thumbs up button. Please make sure y'all share this video to Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, or wherever you choose to share our video. If you see this video posted on Twitter or Facebook, please click the share button. And also, if you see this on Instagram, tag a friend. I'm really asking y'all to tag a friend. Y'all don't really tag people, but I'm asking y'all to do that for me this weekend. For the last weekend of January. This is not the last. Yes, it is. For the last weekend of January, tag a friend for me. On this video, we're solely going to be talking about the Grammy Awards. For all the other stuff that you want to hear about, like Lena Waithe, the Detroit man who was discriminated against, Orlando Brown and Nick Cannon, Nene and Wendy, the officer that got suspended for recording Delonte West, the power death threats, and Clive Davis being upset about these Whitney documentaries, and then he want to make his own. You have to listen to the podcast, and of course there's going to be more other stuff that we talk about. The podcast will be up tomorrow morning. You can listen to it via the website, or you can download your on your favorite podcast apps such as iTunes and Spotify and Google Play and iHeartRadio and Pandora and all the other podcast platforms that you listen to. We will be on there. So again, like this video, leave a comment if you can, and let's talk about the Grammy Awards. So this Sunday is the Grammy Awards. It airs on CBS at 8 p.m. If you can't watch it, you can also stream it via the All Access app on CBS. You know, it's some people is nominated, such as Lizzo, nominated for 8 Grammys, and Billie Eilish is nominated, Ariana Grande. It's like, recently it's been like 8 people in the main categories. I don't like that it's so many people in the main categories, but you know, I remember there was a time where people were upset that a lot of women weren't being nominated in different categories, and basically it was just a big mess. They eliminated the male categories and female categories and made it really hard to win a Grammy, and even just to be nominated for a Grammy. So you really had to make some good music.
That's how it should be.
Yeah, to win Grammys. But the former head of the Grammys, Neil Portnow, had to step down from the Grammys, and he's facing rape allegations. And there was a new lady that was brought in. Her name is Deborah Dugan. So we're going to talk about the scandal that's going on. So basically, I went to pitchfork.com because I kept seeing bits and pieces of interviews. I seen her on, I watched the interview with Deborah on ABC, Good Morning America. She was very, very nervous, and her lawyer had to, you know, speak up for her. And then when she got to CBS, which is airing the Grammys, and I'm surprised they did a story about it, she was more into herself and was able to speak more. And of course, her lawyer wanted to add in more stuff. So Deborah noticed that there was a lot of things that she didn't see fit with. That was going on with the Grammys. So she sent a letter to HR talking about the things that she wanted to change and things like that. And the next thing she knows, she was asked to leave. She was, you know, she was just booted off the Grammys.
So did they say what it was she saw that she didn't agree with?
She basically was saying like it's a lot of corruption. She talked about things that she saw, such as the nomination process. She talked about how there's a song that was ranked number 18 out of 20 songs that were nominated for Song of the Year. And she said that song that was number 18 made it to the Song of the Year category. And that artist was also in the room and was a part of the nominations process, but she won't say who it is. So, you know, she's saying that it's a lot of corruption going on.
It's kind of what people have been saying for years about the Grammys.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know, she was just like, look, we gotta change these things. So there was also, she also said that she was harassed by, trying to find his name, by a guy named Joel Katz. Joel Katz is the legal counsel for the Recording Academy. And she went out on a date. I guess this was like to fill her out for this position, to see if she could take over. And I mean, once I seen a picture of him, I was like, oh, dirty old man. She was saying, like, you know, he was flirting with her. He tried to kiss her. Talked about the different homes that she had, that maybe they could be together in those homes, and all of that stuff. Like, she put it all out there. Now, she's not suing him, but she's putting it out there that stuff like this happened. And the former head of the Grammys, Neil Portnow, he has his own rape allegations against a foreign singer. She claims that he raped her, and the Grammys just got a lot of stuff.
So you got the former Grammy head being accused of rape, and you got the current Grammy head, who is no longer the current because she was fired. She's now accusing somebody who's also associated with the Grammys of sexual harassment.
Right.
So what the fuck is going over there at the Grammys?
Yeah. So it says alleged sexual harassment and rape. On January 17th of this year, Dugan was placed on administrative leave by the Academy in the midst of an investigation into allegations of abuse levied against her former assistant to Portnow. In the complaint filed with the EEOC, Dugan states that she believes that the reason she was placed on administrative leave was because of an email she sent to Human Resources on December 22nd. In the email, the text of which is included in today's complaint, Dugan outlined an allegation of sexual harassment by Joel Katz, an attorney of the law firm Greenberg True. Katz is general counsel to the Academy. He's also a former member and chair of the Academy's Board of Trustees. The email alleges that in May 2019, before Dugan began working at the Academy, she was invited to a private one-on-one dinner with Katz. The email states Katz displayed disconcerting and utterly inappropriate behavior towards Dugan, calling her baby, saying she was very pretty, allegedly suggested the two of them spend time together, traveling to my many homes could be something nice for us to share. He allegedly tried to kiss her at the end of the dinner, and despite her stating her disinterest. According to Dugan, these inappropriate actions continued unabated following their initial meeting. So he kept this shit.
You know why he kept it going?
Because she didn't say anything.
Because she didn't say anything. And when he started saying what he was saying at that dinner, she didn't get up and leave. Because I would have got up and left. But the fact that the dinner continued and he actually was able to try to reach in for a kiss at the end of the dinner, for him, oh, you like what I'm saying. Even if you're telling me you don't, you like what I'm saying. Because you haven't gotten up and left. 2, you stayed throughout this whole dinner.
It'll be. I guess it'll be tough to just.
When are we going to get to the point? No, it's not going to be tough. No, it's not. I have gotten up for
because they want that job. You know.
No,
I mean,
her job was higher than his. She was the CEO. He was just a lawyer for the Academy.
But he probably, you know how them men do. They probably like, look, she probably a good fit or whatever.
It's not. First of all, it shouldn't have been tough because 1, she's not even suing him.
No.
So she's not going after him for legal action. So why would it have been tough for her just to get up and leave? I'm not suing you. I'm just going to get up and leave. You're nasty. You're a pervert. I really don't want nothing to do with you. The next time we're together, I want to be with a third party. So I'm just going to get up and leave. That shouldn't be tough.
Yeah.
Somebody said something inappropriate, get up and leave.
Well,
not especially when he's not your boss. You're the boss. What the fuck is going on? Usually it's, oh, the man in the higher position. No, she was in the higher position.
He was on different boards of the Grammys.
Yeah, but she was the CEO, Kevin.
Like, no, she wasn't even in the position yet. Well, she didn't make it to the position yet. She was basically.
But she was vying for the position,
right?
Which means that sooner or later, she was going to be his boss,
right? Or something was going on. Or no, she wouldn't even be his boss because he's just a lawyer. Basically,
for the recording,
right? To the recording again.
But she would have had the power to say, "We don't need his law firm."
Yeah, and that's probably why she complained, saying like we don't need him. It's canceled for anything.
I just, at some point, when do we take things into our own hands and say it's time to get up?
Yeah, it is. But it's. I know that some people.
Can I just say this?
Some people it's tough.
I was at somebody's house back in.
Yesterday.
No, it wasn't yesterday. Back in November, I was at somebody's house. All of a sudden, I started getting this vibe. It was a cut up. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. It was a cut up, but I started getting this vibe, and then all of a sudden, you start running off at the mouth
about just talking to you crazy.
Yeah. They was in mid sentence. I was just like this. Got up, left the room door open. They closed my door because now they're naked. See, you got
your door before.
No, this is before. I was still fully clothed. And I'll show you the messages too, because I still got the messages.
But show me
they cussed me out, but my whole thing was, don't you ever fucking talk to me like that. You were in mid sentence and I got up and left.
Right.
Fuck you think you talking to? This is not that. That's what I'm saying. Why do people think that it's so hard to just get up and go? It's not hard. Just get the fuck up and go. Get up and go. It's very simple. No, Kevin, it's very simple. Go.
So listen, I'm gonna get to that. So she also made complaints about racial and gender discrimination. The complaints include an outline of Grammy history of male-dominated leadership and the underrepresentation of women and minority groups, both in award recipients and Academy membership. It highlights the fact that prior to Dugan's hire, only 2 women at the Academy had ever attained the title of Senior Vice President. Once eventually retired after receiving no further promotions.
Well, you can't read everything, but...
Yeah, I know.
This is when I left.
Yeah.
Because we can't read what's over that.
But did y'all still text after that?
Well, we were cussing each other out, but that was the last communication we ever had after that.
Oh.
Yeah. Kevin, don't talk to me no kind of way. Who you talking to? And I'm sitting there getting ready to take my clothes off, because I'm getting all, like, you about to cut up. Then all of a sudden, and I'm like, wait, am I hearing things? Like the tone. It was more so the tone. It was like, I just drove all this way to come, because you don't even have a car or a place to stay of your own.
You're getting mad. Stop.
Yeah. I am.
Because we got to do this podcast.
Yeah, you're right.
We can talk about it in the podcast. One eventually retired after receiving no further promotion, and the other departed after her requests to be promoted were repeatedly ignored. Not only that, I was also reading how she was talking about how African Americans do not win in the main category.
Is she white or black?
She's white. She was saying how they will win in R&B and rap and stuff like that, but they wouldn't win Album of the Year. They wouldn't win Song or Record of the Year or Best New Artist. She also complained that in the whole history of the Grammys, only 10 black artists has won Album of the Year. And we're talking about 60 Grammy presentations.
Yeah, right.
60-something Grammy.
Like 62. Isn't this a 60 seconds?
60-something. I don't know.
60 damn 2 minutes.
Yeah.
60-something years. Only two, just like the Oscars. 90-something years, 92 years, and there's only been one black woman to win an Oscar for Best Actress.
And she also brought up the fact that Adele won that Best Album of the Year
over
Beyonce.
And she
brought up how Outkast won the first Grammy for hip hop in 2003. Oh, she had shit.
But
out
see,
online.
I'm glad because we all knew that Adele shouldn't have won that Grammy over Beyonce. We all knew that. Especially not over Lemonade. No, she should not have. Wasn't that Lemonade?
Yeah, it was Lemonade. Yeah. But listen,
no, she should see. That's why when Adele got up on the stage, Adele said the same thing.
But this is the thing: if y'all haven't listened to Adele 25, then y'all can't say that.
Beyonce Lemonade was a whole socially conscious type of album. That was an album before. That was an album that nobody even expected from Beyonce.
Listen.
That's why when Adele got up on that stage, she said it herself.
Listen.
Because she knew. And this was coming from the horse's mouth.
Because she's a Beyonce stan and she felt bad for Beyonce.
She didn't have to feel bad for Beyonce. Because at the end of the night, when Beyonce left that Staples Center, Beyonce went home to her $1 million mansion, so she didn't have to feel bad for Beyonce.
Oh yeah, but Beyonce felt bad because she was sitting there crying. You know, I know that she wanted to win, but she didn't win. But listen, you're going up against Adele, and nobody is writing music like Adele. Let's be honest.
Because Beyonce still got 22 Grammys.
Yeah. And Adele's getting close to her.
Well, that's fine.
Because Adele be sweeping these award shows.
Well,
now, and I'm not
Beyonce
saying
be sweeping these girls on the stages when she's performing.
I'm not saying that Adele don't deserve it, but Adele, her music, her music is everything.
And nobody said it wasn't everything, but right is right and wrong is wrong.
Her music is everything.
And clearly Adele knew it, and so did Deborah Dugan.
No, she was just making a point.
Yeah, the point was.
The point is, where are the black people? Y'all only look at the black people.
Right.
I don't know, and it's over. It's so many people.
And Adele probably beat Beyonce by 1 vote.
Bitch, it's more than that. Because I remember that time, there was a group called Arcade Fire. How the hell they went out of the year? They had all these famous people, Lady Gaga, all these people, and they won Grammy of the Year. And then they performed after they won the Grammy. So it looked like the fix was them. Mm-hmm. Then one time, I can't say anything, but I heard something a year in advance before it happened.
Who told you?
Ain't nobody tell me nothing.
Well, how'd you? Who'd you heard it from?
I shut my mouth and I say nothing. But I do know.
So I know the person who you heard it from?
Yes. So I do know that there was a private, I'll tell you after the camera's off. Because I don't want nobody to be in nothing. But I did overhear a conversation that an album was going to be nominated for Album of the Year, and it was nominated for Album of the Year the next year. So I wasn't surprised at all. I said, oh my God, like the fix really be in. Yes, the fix be in. Okay, so
even I knew that.
and the album wasn't even out, bitch. It was just fixed. A lot of them are fixed. Now this is my thing. Now I like that Beyonce got all the Grammys, but I don't think she deserved every last Grammy category she's nominated for.
That's all right. That's all right. That's your opinion.
Yeah, it's my opinion.
It's your opinion.
Because I feel like that category with her and Beyonce when they was in that.
You said her and Beyonce.
I meant when Beyonce and Melanie Fiona was in that category for best female R&B vocal. I felt like Melanie killed Beyonce on that song. What song
was it?
It Kills Me versus Single Ladies. I feel like that song, what she's singing about, the passion behind that, like, girl, what are y'all doing? Like, I understand that y'all want these, like, Beyonce's like the only face that could be winning these Grammys. But back in the day, when you had Tony and Mariah and Whitney, they weren't even winning the goddamn awards. Mariah only has 5 Grammys.
And Patti LaBelle only got 1. Yeah, 2.
And she got 1 from a tie. Can you believe that? And Diana has 0.
Well, I mean...
And Tony got, what, 7
Diana's
now?
not going to be in no best vocal.
It was tough.
She can sing.
It was tough for them to win Grammys. Now Beyonce just got 25 Grammys. 22, 23. So I just feel like, but when she's nominated in the R&B categories, they just give them to her so she can have all these awards. But then when it comes to the big awards, they don't give it to her, except for Single Ladies.
Right.
I think Single Ladies won one of them big awards.
Song of the Year, didn't it?
Song of the Year. Song or record. Yeah. It was one of them.
I mean, that was a phenomenal single.
Right. Yeah, you couldn't deny that. You couldn't deny that. But I was like, when you talking about...
He has the president of the United States on some...
Right. Everybody. And the video get nominated? I don't know.
But guess what?
I just feel like I have to bring Beyonce up because Beyonce is basically the biggest one out of all the R&B acts that be nominated in those categories. And it's tough to beat her because she is like the golden girl. And they were talking about how white people be winning the rap categories. They said how Eminem won 7 Grammys. But see, I think Eminem deserved those. Like Eminem be having some good songs out, but I don't think it's the Grammys that, because he white, we're going to give them these awards. Because you know who else is tough to beat in the categories? It's tough to beat Jay-Z. Jay-Z got just as many Grammys as Beyonce.
He does. Excuse me.
You are a mess. It's tough to beat him. It's just...
And he's deserving of his award.
Yes. He's the GOAT. You know, so it's tough to be him in the rap. But Jay-Z, I don't think he's ever been nominated for Song of the Year.
You know, I've never met a man.
Except for when he was with Beyonce in the category.
I didn't hear what you just said.
He's never been nominated for Song of the Year or Record of the Year or anything like that.
Do I look like a Grammys?
Maybe that song New York. I don't know. No. Now that should have won Record of the Year and Song of the Year. New York with Alicia Keys.
You know, he's the only person I've ever come across who looks like two different animals. People call him the GOAT, and he...
See, and you wonder why that orange box ain't coming to your door.
You know, my sister actually did get through.
Oh, she
ordered all this stuff.
Listen, I'm telling you, I can't wait for Gay Pride because everybody's gonna be wearing the same outfit. And I'm gonna be laughing at all them girls.
Oh my God, can you imagine?
Some of them be cutting their outfits up to make them different. So yeah, this lady, she blew the whistle.
Mm-hmm. The whistle.
She's the whistleblower, and she's like, oh, because I said something, now I get 10 more days.
And you said something.
So you want
weeks before the Grammys,
right?
Oh, you want to be a bad girl, huh? You want to,
you want to come in here and change shit.
Say something about it, do you? Well, you get 10 more damn days.
Yeah.
Fuck you think you is?
So she's going on tour. She's like, I'm talking about this.
You want to report somebody.
Yeah, now you want to mute me. Now I'm not going to be mute.
Right.
And she went to the channel of the Grammys, CBS, to talk about it. And then Gail would say, well, if they ask you to come, once you're exonerated, if you're exonerated and they ask you to come back, when you come back, not unless they're willing to go by the changes that I have approved and set up for them.
And they're not going to do that.
No, they're not.
So they gave her walking papers.
Yes. So I want to know who was in that room when it came to the nomination process.
Well, she better, by the end of 2020, we better know.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to know. I don't think we're going to know because she's like, I don't want to do it. But she said that's why Ed Sheeran didn't get in and Ariana Grande. So Ariana Grande and Ed Sheeran had to be in the top 8. But they didn't get in those categories. She let it be known about them. Like, oh, this lady was like, oh no, we're gonna fix everything. Yeah. She went on about that. She talked about also it was a discrepancy like with the jazz categories. And she was saying that it's a lot of nice people that work for the Academy, but she's like, it's just some of those people, some of them bad apples that basically...
And a lot of them bad apples work with a lot of these celebrities.
Right.
A lot of these artists on the low and don't nobody know.
And these artists shouldn't even be in or a part of the nomination process.
No, they shouldn't, especially if they are nominated.
Right.
Why are you there?
So now I'm thinking, if you win that Grammy, were you a part of it? Like, and she still said, I'm going to watch the Grammys. Because she said, I'm going to watch the Grammys because I was a big part of making a lot of things happen. Right.
And then she probably going to watch it because the Grammys probably owe her last check.
Oh, yeah. So the Grammys are talking about, they trying to say that, oh, she requested $22 million if they let her go. Well, how much money she was making, give her money if y'all going to let her go. Yeah. Give me my severance package.
I know one thing. I'm all here for her. Yes. But the minute she starts talking about my girl,
then I she might. Maybe Beyonce was in that room. I don't know. But Beyonce ain't no top category.
But she ain't in no fucking 18.
No. Okay. Beyonce got her category. I'm mad that Beyonce's Spirit album is that's in pop. That's more like R&B. Like, why is it in pop? I don't get that. But then again, I'm glad because if Beyonce is in Best Urban Contemporary or Best Child, they're gonna give it to Beyonce. So, girl, keep it in the pop categories because she's not gonna win. So that's how they do that. We'll put her in pop. She won't win. Let's look at these nominations. Can we go over some of them since it's on Sunday? I don't know most of these songs.
Yeah, 60 seconds.
Record of the Year, Hey Ma, Bon Iver. I never heard that song. Billie Eilish, Bad Guy Now, I like her. Seven Rings, Ariana Grande. Heart Place, her, of course I know.
And this is Record of the Year?
Yeah. This song, Talk by Khalid. Do you know, I never knew that was him, but every time I get into Uber, that song will be on. Like, I love that song. Old Town Road, Truth Hurts by Lizzo, and Sunflower. I don't think I heard that one, but I probably did. Now, this is Record of the Year. Who's going to win this? I have no idea. And there's too many people in the categories. 8 people. You want to pick somebody?
No, I don't want to pick any of them.
Album of the Year, Bon Iver, I. Lana Del Rey, Norman fucking Rockwell. Billie Eilish, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Did We Go? I love one of them songs on her album, but it's not even a single. Ariana Grande, Thank You Next.
Her, I used to know her. Lil Nas X was 7. I wouldn't even nominate that for album of the year. Lizzo, Cause I Love You, and Father the Bride. Now, because I listened to Ariana Grande and Lizzo all year long, I would give it to Lizzo, but Charles, y'all know somebody named Bonnie Bear is going to probably come up and steal that goddamn award.
Somebody was not even nominated.
Right. They nominated, but...
No, I'm saying somebody's not nominated is going to win. I'm just making a joke.
Song of the year. Always Remember Us This Way. Bad Guy. Bring My Flowers Now. Hard Place. Lover. So Taylor Swift. Maybe it was Taylor Swift who got up in there. Norman fucking Rockwell. Someone You Love.
Well, it wouldn't be hard to find out. Would it be? Because what did she say? They was number 18 on which part?
On the process of the
process.
names.
That person came in at number 18,
Yeah,
not like Billboard.
So you had the top 20 songs. They're like, this song is number 18. Why is this person
now nominated for it? Yeah.
And she said that Ed Sheeran and Ariana Grande didn't get in there. So could it be Taylor Swift?
It has to be somebody of importance that would have been sitting in that.
Yeah, because she's afraid to say who they are.
Yeah. And why would any of them be sitting in that room other than Taylor Swift?
Yeah. And why, if that's true first for Lizzo, who is this guy? Who is that guy? Best New Artist, Black Pumas, Billie Eilish, Lil Nas X, Lizzo, Maggie Rogers, Rosalia,
Maggie Smith,
Tank and the Bangers. Is this the singer Tank? He nominated for Best New Artist?
No.
Who is Tank and the Bangers?
One of those 4 guys sitting there looking at us.
I'm thinking Tank the singer. It could be his group, and Yola. I don't know who she is.
Me neither.
Sure. But congratulations. Best Pop Solo Performance. Beyonce for Spirit, Billie Eilish for Bad Guy, 7 Rings for Ariana Grande, Truth Hurts, and You Need to Calm Down by Taylor Swift.
That one who was in that room.
Bitch, that category is... I'm going to tell y'all, Beyonce ain't getting that. It is going to go to either... probably, if they want to make a star, Lizzo was already... Billie Eilish is popular too. But I think it's going to be between Lizzo and Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish probably going to have a good... Lizzo, it's going to be like... I don't think she going to have... Like, no. I think they're going to make Billie Eilish a big star. Best Pop Duo. Boyfriend, Sucker, Old Town Road, Sunflower, and Senorita. Sure. Let's go to the R&B categories. Best. Okay, here we go. Best R&B performance. Ooh, girl, this category is tough. Love Again by Dame Caesar and Brandy. Hey, Brandy. Her and
Brandy
Bryson Tiller. Yes.
Okay.
Brandy's sister. I mean, what's his name?
Ray Jackson. Oh, she's nominated for a Grammy.
That's right. Could have been her featuring Bryson Tiller. Exactly How I Feel. I love that song. Lizzo and Gucci Mane. Lucky Dave, Roll Some Mo. How'd that go? Roll Some Mo. Come Home. Anderson Pop. Okay, this is going to be... Ooh, girl. I don't know. That's a tough category. I don't know. Traditional. BJ Chicago Kid, Time Today. Steady Love by India Arie. Jerome, I love that one too by Lizzo. Real Games by Lucky Day. And Bill for Love, PJ Morton featuring Jasmine Sullivan. See that? Right? Girl, I don't know who's going to get these awards. I can't even sit here and just... Could have been Look at Me Now. That's not the one from 10 years ago. No Guidance, Rosamo, and Say So is for Best R&B Song. Best Urban Contemporary Album, Steve Lacy, Lizzo, Georgia Ann Muldrow, N.A. Now see, if Beyonce was in this category, they would give it to her. Jessie Reyes, Being Human in Public. This is going to go to Lizzo. No doubt in my mind. This is going to go right to Lizzo. Because they know her. Okay? Who are all these other people? I don't. Have you heard of any of these people? Now, this is the kind of category that they'll throw Beyonce in, and then you have all these people like, who the fuck are bitch, get this star? Like, that's what they do. Best rap album.
That's why that lady came out with something she said.
Right. And we're gonna give y'all 5 more minutes. And then we're gonna be done with this. Best R&B album. BJ the Chicago Kid, Lucky Day, LMA, PJ Morton, Anderson .Paak. Bitch. I might have to roll with either Anderson .Paak or PJ Morton. It's gonna be one of them. Best rap performance, Middle Child, Suge, Down Bad, Racks in the Middle, and Clout. I don't know none of these songs. Best rap song, Higher. With John Legend in this category, Josh, he gonna get this award. He gonna get this. With the DJ Khaled, Nipsey Hussle, and John Legend. Oh, they're gonna get that award. And you know Nipsey passed too. Oh, they're gonna make sure that his family was there.
Aren't they doing a special tribute to him? Or is that
they're gonna do a tribute to him too. Oh yeah. They're gonna get that Grammy. Best rap song. Bad Idea, Gold Roses a Lot, Racks in the Middle, Suge.
Is Suge the baby?
Probably so, yeah. He needs to stop beating up more people.
You know, he needs to start getting in trouble.
You need some.
And you know what's so funny? I just started following him on Instagram. And you know, I don't follow people on, and you know, a lot of celebrities on Instagram. But I started following him. I said, you know, I like the baby.
Right. And what you think?
What?
Oh, you just
like I like his I mean, he don't post stupid stuff on his page, you know, whatever the case may be. But I agree with you. He needs to stop getting into this trouble.
Right. And then best rap album.
Oh, Meek and Milano will be there because he's nominated for best rap album. Oh,
and I'm so mad at Meek. Why would you say I dumped in there? Why would you post
was that a real post?
I seen it on Twitter.
Yeah, I did.
I seen those screenshots.
Yeah, but I didn't know if that was really him or was like a fake that.
But listen, if he said that, that's horrible. But if he,
I mean, come on, she knows what she got herself into. He's from Burke Street.
But everybody been talking. Well, he from right down the street.
Right down
18 from Burke.
And this is 22nd.
Yeah.
So he's right up the street. Yeah. I mean,
remember that time Nina was was you here when Nina was cooking for them that time they was doing a music video?
No, but I can only imagine. Probably everything probably was burnt.
I was trying to get ready to go to Sizzle, I think. And they out here doing a video. I'm like, what are y'all doing? This is a couple of years ago.
Meek Mill got a video before he made it right in front of your door.
Yeah, I know. Everybody had a rap video on this block.
Okay, including me. Sure. I've been wrapped up with a few people.
Or wrapping up or something. You know what? What's going on? Yes, I just wanted to give y'all a quick. I could go look. Y'all can go to Grammy.com and see who's going to be there. Now I'm gonna just give y'all who's going to be performing, and then we gotta go straight to the podcast. So performers present. I don't care about who's presenting.
Not neither do I. Why do I care about that? Remember when Whitney presented that award to Jennifer Hudson?
Now see, they trying it because I don't see. Is that Beyonce? No, that's who that? Her. Charlie, y'all ain't got the names. Y'all just got the pictures. It's just a lot of people. Let's name the people y'all know. Alicia Keys is hosting. Common. Who that? That's that girl from Fifth Harmony. Camila Cabello.
Kirk Franklin.
Yeah, Kirk Franklin is performing. Ariana Grande is performing. And remember, there was some controversy last year with her and the head of the Grammys.
What's his name? Tim Robbins.
Who's Tim Robbins?
Go up. Oh, that's not Tim Robbins. What's his name?
Bitch, that's Molly's dad. Molly looked just like her dad.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Tim
Robbins. What's that? Oh, the actor.
John Legend, Cyndi Lauper.
Meek Mill performing? Oh, yeah, he's going to have Milano and his baby in there. You think he's not?
Lizzo.
Who the fuck is that little boy?
I don't know.
That picture looks like from 1960.
Gwen Stefani, she's performing with her man. Charlie Wilson.
Shirley MacLaine.
Where? You're trying to damn no fucking. I wish y'all could see who as we point to these pictures. Just go to Grammy and then go
Who
to
is that?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Look to the picture next to Gwen Stefani. And why she got that Christmas bow on her fucking head? And we don't get
look at her.
Oh, look at her.
You fucking home.
Look at the picture next to Ava DuVernay. Well, I don't know. We don't know nothing about nothing.
This is presented, so we can move on.
Look at her. Look at Smokey Child.
Stevie Wonder.
He gonna go out there like this.
Don't do it, because I'm not looking.
He gonna do this.
Wait, I'm doing Stevie Wonder. I can't see. Wait, open your eyes. Okay, it's open eyes.
You're a mess. The Grammy goes too. I don't even hear this.
When he coming out there, boy, I bet you.
Wow.
Well, look.
Wow.
That's what he do when he come out reading Braille.
I didn't see it. Neither did he.
Look. When he do that feeling,
That's not funny.
he go.
No,
it's not funny.
he got an earpiece in his ear that says Stevie is.
You a fucking lie.
You don't see him doing no Braille on that stage.
Yes, he did it
No, he
before.
doesn't. No, he doesn't. Somebody says Stevie is Jay-Z.
Can you imagine
No,
if
I
he
actually
said
can
the
imagine.
wrong name?
Yeah, because he's reading the
Like
wrong
they did
thing.
the Oscars a couple years
Remember
ago.
that? And at first I thought it was a joke, but it wasn't a joke.
No.
It really was wrong. And they waited until they got all on that stage.
Right. It's like, oh, man. That was the year they messed up and Steve Harvey.
It was two old people presenting.
Right,
It was
right.
Shirley MacLaine's brother, wasn't it? And
Bitch, don't get me started. They old. And I hope
Yeah,
they're
they
still, and
too.
I hope they're still alive.
yeah, they are still alive.
Yeah.
I ain't Googling it, but I just know they're old.
Right. So the Grammys Awards is this Sunday again, 8 p.m. on CBS. I'm going to be DVRing it because I'll be having a little wrestling party, and I'm going to be trying to host a wrestling party and watch at the same time. It's not going to go together, so I'm going to probably we'll recap the Grammys there on Monday after I watch it. Hopefully you get a chance to watch it yourself.
Yeah.
We'll see the best performances online. I don't think that nobody is going to be fighting about these Grammy categories, and I think we're going to be watching with a grain of salt now after Deborah Dugan that came out and let the girls know what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Even though we already knew.
yes. Now listen, that she specifically brought up that Song of the Year category for a reason. So I'm like, maybe because she didn't say Record of the Year. So if you nominated for Song of the Year and you didn't get Record of the Year, I'm thinking the biggest person in that room gotta be Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
And we could be wrong.
Yeah, I do believe it was her, because that's the only... Why the fuck would the rest of them be in there? And I wouldn't give a damn spilling beans on the rest of them, because
Right.
who were they?
Yeah, but she know better not to go for no Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
God.
why I believe it was her. It was her. And you're not going to tell me, and you're not going to give me no other 10 more damn days because I said something about it.
Right.
You're not.
And normally they love Taylor Swift at the Grammys, but she ain't really getting no Grammy love like that.
Yeah, but she was came in at number 18
Yeah.
on that
And
list.
remember that time she beat Beyonce that year? Now that was the
It
year I was
was
pissed
Taylor
off.
Swift that was in that room.
And Taylor Swift picked us up over Beyonce.
Okay.
No, Beyonce shared more.
Taylor
more than
Swift will get her fucking head bashed in. Don't you play with me. I'm the right motherfucking one.
See, no, cause see, something. Well, I mean, they probably look at Taylor big over Beyonce because, you know, she's a country girl and the country girls buy the records.
That's all right.
But Beyonce has a way bigger impact than Taylor Swift. Is Taylor Swift famous overseas?
I'm sure she is. She's a big white girl. Beyonce's famous overseas. I'm sure Taylor Swift is.
I don't know. I don't never really hear nothing about her being overseas and the tours and all of that stuff. I don't know. But look, y'all, we gotta go get ready to do this show, our podcast. But we wanted to fill y'all in on the Grammys and everything.
Avatar.
Child, I
Don't
just
say
see
too
my
much.
post.
Don't say
And this Patron kicking in too. We'll see y'all on the podcast.
Don't say nothing. Not a word. Until it's off.